Good afternoon and happy Tuesday to you, my little beauties and crafters and followers and newbies. Nice to have you with me today. We're going to have a chilled, relaxed few moments this afternoon doing some colouring in and making up some cards. So do come on in, do share out this broadcast with your crafty friends and crafty groups, and grab your blender pens if you want to join along and some paper to colour in, and we're going to get started. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. I've been busy this morning trying to get some schedule some posts and get some business stuff organised at this end. So nice to see you, and let's get started and we'll show you what we're doing. Hello Nashville, Tennessee, amazing. Hi there Carol Beth, lovely to have your company. Do come on in and say hello. It's always nice to see where people are tuning in from, what you're up to in the day, what time it is. I'm always intrigued with the time zone. It always intrigues me, the fact that there's people from across the world watching, and it might be a totally different time there than it is in our time zone. So I was going to show you some cards that I've made, so trying to call up my comments on the other device so I can see what's going on, but it's not. Oh, there I am. It wasn't playing ball for a moment. Oh, it's paused. Why am I so delayed? Oh well. Right, let me go and just grab out the other cards to show you. I think what have I done with them? So, I thought I was organised, and then obviously wasn't. God, 7 in the morning. I hope you are up anyway and I didn't disturb you. Right, that's the one I wanted to show you. So I'm back doing my classes, and I'm started doing my coffee and craft at home, and this was one of the cards we made. So I was going to recreate this with you, maybe in a different colourway. So we're going to be using some stencils in a bit, and some papers. Let me just grab out I've got a stencil box now. I put all my stencils in one place, which is quite handy, which was this box from a kit, so that's useful. Okay, so I've got some pinks, oranges, blues and yellows. So if one of you want to choose a colour, I'll get colouring in, and in the meantime I'll just grab out these. I've just got some scrap paper underneath here. Hi Bobby, nice to see you, long time no see. And hi there Rosie. So I don't mind the ones that are chopped off because they're going to be up against the corner anyway. So it's quite nice to have like a bit of a different range of flowers. So we'll start with those, I think. Oh, pink, says Rosie, pink. Shall we have the new polished pink colour? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Because we've got the blends in those. So I'll go polished pink. Let's go. Might do old olive for a change rather than soft succulent. Sometimes they get stuck together, don't they? The in colours. So it's quite nice to have something a bit different. Hi there, Joanna. Okay, really simple colouring when I do blending, especially on paper like this. I tend to just concentrate on where the lines are, and even use the brush tip because it is such quick colouring. We don't need to be here forever. And what takes the longest time is the cutting out. You love my nails, thank you. I wanted to go for something a bit summery, and I've not coloured my nails for a little while, and I kept meaning to do it, and sometimes I seem to find time, and then when I don't do it for a while I don't find time. So sometimes you've got to make an effort. And then I bought this special varnish recently. Well, okay, let me start from the beginning. I bought some nail varnish from one of our TK Maxx's when I went on a girly weekend away with my friend, and in the TK Maxx I picked up a really nice purpley colour. In fact, I wore it a few weeks ago. That's the colour I had on my nails, and it had a matte finish. It wasn't shiny. I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting it to look like that. So, but that's fine. I was like, oh, that's okay, you know, just go with it. And then a friend of mine decided to do Avon, and I noticed in there that Avon sell a matte nail varnish. So you put it on top of your nail varnish and it gives it a matte finish. I was like, ah, that would be cool. So that, because if I want to mix and match this purpley colour, then I can just do it to my other nail varnishes. And so, oh, I've coloured my nail already, but it gives it a matte finish. So instead of being shiny, don't look too closely, it kind of does this matte finish, which I think is quite fun. There we go. It matches, yeah, I match my matching my colouring in. Now the trouble is with quick colouring in is I do tend to go over the lines. So let's just swap the pen end and see if we could be a little bit more careful around the leaves. So although you're colouring in on paper, the colour will soak through just because it's the nature of the alcohol pen and the way the pens work, but you don't really see, it's thick enough for the pattern on the other side not to come through when it's dry. Okay, so you don't actually see the pattern through it. Now I do realise, unfortunately, I am clashing with another event that's happening as I speak that Stampin Up have got on. So, but I'm going to stick around and carry on. Now, what colour is this? Unless we did just jade. No, let's do. Let's have a little. Oh, I need a new. Could do that one. I wonder whether to go a bit brighter. What colour is this? Mint macaron. Oh, let's go bright. I'm going to use Old Olive. So again, with the Old Olive, tend to just go, you know, just follow the lines. They do all the hard work for you. It's great. You get all sorts of different varieties of flowers just by colouring it in slightly different. It's great. I do like black and white paper because you've got the options of colouring it how you would like. Oh, my thumb got cramp then. That was weird. Oh, Ellie, that's really kind. She said, I was thinking of joining that, Esther, but decided to watch the replay. I'd much rather chat with you. Look at these pens. I need to replace these, don't I? Wow, thank you, Ellie. I feel honoured. I thought the same. I thought I could always catch up later as well. Yep, this one's definitely running out. So, what I started to do... Oh, thank you, Joanna. You guys are so sweet. What I decided to do is, if you forget to... Sometimes, like, I try and write a list of things if I need to order it. But if it's something physical like this, I will leave this by my computer now. And then it's a reminder that next time I order... In fact, I'll do that now. Next time I order, that I need to order those, put those pens on my order. Can you get refills for the pens as you can for Copics? No, you can't get refills. It's almost kind of like no point because they are consumables and they're quite. It's probably cheaper just to replace the pen than it is to get refills. But no, unfortunately, they don't do refills. You could try refilling it yourself, but it's kind of not worth it because you need both the colours as well. So you have the dark, which is matching our ink pads, but the light colour it would be different as well. So we're going to cut these out. They're quite a nice shape to cut. They're not too intricate, and I think Stampin' Up are quite good with So there's not a die to go with it. In fact, there might be dies to go with this set. But yeah, I don't have the dies to go with this. But I did like the black and white paper. Okay, let's colour some more. So we've done pink. I've got yellow, blue, purple, orange on my desk. So we can do another set of flowers. Anyone got any suggestions? And then, oops, cutting a bit too close there. I like to leave a bit of a white border. It gives room for a little bit of error, but also, ooh, I'm getting too close again. Oh dear. There we go. Just neatens up those edges. Okay, any other colours? What would you like? Purple, says Carol. Have I got a purple on my desk? Do you want to use a dark purple? Or we could do a mixture. Why not? As you're here, we'll do a mixture of Blackberry Bliss with the new Fresh Freesia. Couldn't remember the name. Let's find some flowers. Okay, this time I might do a group of 3. Somewhere there's a group of 3 flowers. That's fine. If you're here, you get to suggest. Right, so I think I will start in the middle. Just do a little, not too much of the darker colour. And then we'll go, oh, let's go straight into the this is the Freesia. And then we'll go a little bit lighter. I'm just leaving the ends because I just want to see what that looks like. Now left in with a bit of a white tip. Now do remember that the colours do tone down after they dry. How about Esther's favourite Bermuda Bay? Now I did think about doing a bright blue, but I thought it'd be a bit more unrealistic. So I shied away from the blue. So what's everyone up to today? You busy? Are you chilling? Working? Doing jobs? Spending too much time on the screens? Yeah, artistic license, absolutely. It's up to you what colour you colour things in. I do like the boldness of Bermuda. You're having the play day. Oh, that's nice. I like the sound of that. Although, I mean, I managed to catch up with things this morning and I've got a bit more prep to do, but I worked into the late hours of last night, and although I was absolutely shattered by the end of it, I felt so pleased with what I had managed to achieve because I was doing quite fancy cards last night. Unfortunately, I can't show you yet. That all will be revealed soon. But I just thought today, oh, it's quite nice now not to... It was just nice to get on and actually do some making. But I also felt a bit more free to be able to do some other bits today, if that makes sense. Hi, Cindy. Ah, you've jumped into bed to catch up on YouTube and managed to catch me live. What time are you out there in South Africa? Are you the same Cindy Gray from YouTube? It's always a bit different seeing people's profile pictures on Facebook, because they don't always look the same. So Saffron and Daffodil Delight, says Joanna. Yeah, we could do a yellowy. I have got, what have I got off here? I have got Daffodil Delight off to the side here. I quite like this colour combination. I'm liking the nice deep purple. I think sometimes, I mean, I know I'm guilty of it. I don't mix my colours maybe as much as I could. It's quite nice to do a bit of colour mixing. And you don't have to stick strictly to the colour. 9.50. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie says it's gorgeous. I don't know if flowers like this actually exist in real life, but Joanna says, I love it, that colour. Wow, do you know what? Maybe we could go back with the pink one again and add some I've got Magenta Madness. We've got Wimbledon on. Have I told you my Wimbledon story? The fact that when I was younger, we had the opportunity to go to Wimbledon. My tutor at the time was involved in a tennis club or something, and I don't know if she got like discounted tickets or something, but anyway, a select few of us got to go to Wimbledon. Now, the thing is, I didn't watch at Wimbledon, and I didn't know much about tennis. Yes. Now, are they pronounced anemones, like the anemones that you get in the sea? You see, this looks better with the darker in the middle. Because I was looking those up the other day to get inspiration, colour inspiration. And I love the idea of those kind of greeny, really pale green ones. And I wanted to recreate that colour. Maybe we can do that next. So, I'm wondering whether to go for bright granny apple green. Yes, I like that combination. So, yeah, Wimbledon. So anyway, the night before, my dad said to me, well, you know, I think you've got to at least know how the scoring works and have some idea of what you're watching. So, in about half an hour, he tried to explain to me, you know, what the rules were to Wimbledon and how they did the scoring. But so then we also got to share a ticket to go on centre court to watch the centre court match. And I've just read what Ellie said. I'll read that in a minute. So I even remember what I wore. How funny is that? I wore matching shorts and t-shirt. And so we got to go on to see at least 2 games. I think it was 2 games. One of them was centre court, and then the other one was, you know, another match. Now, I think the friend that I teamed up with, she wanted to see, I don't know if his name's Michael Chan. I've got no idea. I think that was his name. He's quite a good, I think, Chinese player. Can't remember who won. Just remember coming home being sunburnt because it was quite a sunny day. Remember getting people's autographs. Remember that much. I don't know if I still got them. The trouble is you don't know who signed it. I remember trying to write down, you know, who people were, because you haven't got a clue. You just get these people's signatures, and, you know, obviously not being into tennis, I didn't know who was who really. Oh dear, how old was I? Do you know what, I was just thinking that as you wrote that. How old was I? I think I must have been 15 or 16, that sort of age. I was still at school. Maybe, yeah, because she was my last tutor. So I think 15 or 16. Your fussy cutting is so smooth. The trick is good scissors and start cutting from right at the back of the blade as much as possible. Move the paper and keep your scissors fairly straight, and and you're guiding the paper around more than you are the scissors. But there you go. Oh, I like that. It's really bold, isn't it? How fun. The main thing is you had a day out with friends. I know, right? So, I can't say it now. Anemones. Oh, anemones, not anemones. 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 Is anemones the ones that are in the sea, and anemones flowers? Right, shall we do a Bermuda? I think we will. These are the same. Try to go for something a bit different. Let's try Bermuda. Both are called anemones. 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 Oh, excuse me. That's funny. Oh yes, I wanted to try like a soft seafoam colour. That's what I was going to try. So that's the light one and this is the dark one. I might add a bit more darkness in the centre with some mint macaron, I think. Oh, thank you for the love hearts. Let's turn the nib over. So has anybody here been to Wimbledon? Or do you just watch it on telly? I think, you know, obviously the football has swamped it a bit, hasn't it? Soft seafoam's one of your favourites. It's lovely, isn't it? It's just such a... Might leave a bit of white around these as well. Is this the light one? You know, sometimes you have doubts. You're like starting to colour in. You sometimes use the wrong colour. It's quite nice to do this because I've been meaning to do this colour. I feel like I might need a light one, believe it. It's a funny day today. It's clouded over. So I can't actually. That's better. That's nice. I've never been, but I watch it. I'd love to go one day, says Joanna. So, yeah, I used the right one. I'm doubting myself. So this is light mint macaron. So I'm going to use this to just pick out some of the colour. Sorry, I paused in the middle of speaking. I like that. Never been to Wimbledon, but my brother supports the Wimbledon AFC football. Oh, that's interesting. I'm just going to go in with the dark macaron now. Just add even more depth of colour. It was certainly an experience. It was like, I just, you know, things like that I just think is worth going to, isn't it? Now, soft succulent or just jade. Let's have a look. I think I might go just jade because they normally have a more greeny leaf, don't they? That's it, hellebores. Yes, that is. It's not anemones, it's hellebores. Thank you. You put me out of my misery. Oh dear. Dark just jade. Just jade is the word I'm looking for. Just jade. Dark just jade. Hellebores, yes. Not anemones, hellebores. I think I've got some of these in my garden, but they sort of appear every year. Don't have a lot of flowers. They appear every year, but they're the pinky ones. Now, are they anemones or are they hellebores? Put you to the test now. I should have known that. I've loads in my garden, says Joanna. Yeah, I've not been very... Not that I'm trying to grow them. I like the fact they're there, but I don't have much of them. Mind you, I'm not very good at watering my flower patch, or whatever you want to call it. Are they really? Oh, that's nice. Hellebores are also known as Christmas rose, says Joanna. You can get different colours in hellebores. I need to do my flower research into hellebores and anemones. See, I've got that word down to a T now. I can say anemones without any trouble. Hellebores can be white, green and a combination of pinks and dark purpley black, says Rosie. You seem to know your plants, Rosie. Or have you just Googled it? See, colouring like this, you don't have to like spend ages. Because it's a big surface, you can just, you know. You call them roses in Australia. So what do you call roses then? Normal roses. What we would call roses, what would you call those? Would you still call them roses? Oh, that's confusing. Rosie says she's got anemones and hellebores in her garden. You're just showing off now. Excuse me. Oh, I see. Just you still call them roses, but just these are winter roses. You don't call them hellebores. I have trouble saying solemnity. Solemnity. Matt has trouble saying millennium. He says millennium. It's quite funny. Now that I've changed the time that I come on to do my lives, he misses me at lunchtime because he's not on lunch break the same time I do my lives anymore. So, Matt, if you're watching later, hi. Can you say millennium? Do you have to say that word often though, Ellie? Imagine if you had to do like a talk and where you had to say solemnity and anemones. Millennium in one sentence. We all have our foibles. I love that word, foibles. Foibles. It's a funny word to say. Foibles. Many people can't say chimney properly. I get teased for saying muesli. It's not muesli, it's muesli. I prefer the way that I say it. Apparently, I used to say Jerusalem, or instead of Jerusalem, Jerusalem. And we say bedroom instead of bedroom. What is it? Bedroom instead of bedroom. I don't know, one of the two. It's in a poem I say a lot. Oh no! Oh no! So do you have to like really practice it, or do you avoid practicing it and just say it, or do you just skip the word or say sausages instead? Did you ever do that as a kid? You swap out any S word for sausages? So funny when you're reading a boring book. So when you come to any S word, you read the word sausages instead. Try it. It's good fun. If you ever find yourself bored one day. Oh dear. Or maybe you've learnt the poem off by heart so that like you don't have to practice the word, you just say it because you can recite it as a word rather than having to think about it. Okay, shall we do one more as we're here? I really like this. I feel like that should go that way. That's nice. Right, I'm trying to keep these in a bit of a, like that. Look, I've got these. Oh, but that moved. That was in a nice spot there, and that one's there. Right, should we do one more? How are we doing, folks? Are you holding up? Let's see if we can find. I think these are quite similar. I think I'll have to do 3, it'll bug me otherwise. Ellie says, I practice it at home and I can say it after a while, but when I'm reading it in the chapel it never comes out right. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, let's do, where's my Bermuda? There you are, right next to me. Now, let's have a think. Interesting to see how this comes out. It's a very bold colour. I don't think there's any plants this colour, is there? Like a Bermuda Bay colour. I am wondering whether to go, might put in another light blue colour. I keep pausing, don't I? Or, let's try Balmy. No, I don't like it. It looks too made up. Blue Jade. Blue Jade Vine is that colour. Oh, I've not heard of Blue Jade Vine. I'll have to look that up. Blue Jade Vine. Wondering about, this is soft succulent. I want a colour for it to, it's got those sort of greeny tones. Hi, Naveen. Let's see where it takes us. Oh, thank you. Send me a link. Naveen, have you just joined us? We've been colouring and colouring. You missed the other colours. I'm going to do quick colouring now. How fast can Esther colour a flower? That's what I call lazy colouring. God, I think I might need a new Bermuda soon as well. Have we used Granny? Yeah, we used Granny Apple Green, didn't we? maybe, what colour leaves shall we have? I can't remember what I asked you, if you've just come or if you've been here. Did I ask you if you just came on? I get so my husband says this to me as well. He gets so easily distracted. I didn't realise it. I didn't realise that I do. Oh dear. Well, it's different when you're doing 3 things at once. Like when you're doing a live, you ask things, you forget what you've answered. Especially with Facebook, because it takes like 7 seconds to come through. I'm 7 seconds on in my conversation. Oh, you've just come on. Right, got you. Well, we'll give her a sneak peek, shall we? There you go. Okay, so thinking like of a contrasting green, or we could do, I have no blends left on my, I'll have to sort them out soon anyway, because I need to sort them out. Okay, so this is Pool Party, which I think will go nicely with that. You know, you can get those nice bluey toned leaves, like a purpley bluey tone. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna... Levine would never colour like this. Would you, Levine? Levine is too much of a perfectionist craft to colour the way that I'm colouring in right now. Ellie says, looking from a distance just then, I really like the soft seafoam ones. I think they're my faves. I quite like those ones. Not sure what I'm going to do with these. These look a bit greeny. I feel like they need something. Maybe we could just really bling it up. Sometimes they do look different when they're cut out. Hold on a minute, are these the same shape? Those two are the same. I'll try and cut those out together. Hi there, Karen. We're just spending time colouring in some flowers. We've not actually made any cards yet. That was the plan, but we got sidetracked and we were talking about flowers. We've talked about Wimbledon. Shared my Wimbledon story. You have to go back for that. You missed the dancing cow and the bare-chested gorilla. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I think it looks different cut up. Right, I'm going to try and endeavour. I'm just trying to hold it up to the light so I can see if these match. It's making absolutely no difference. I'm going to... Oh, here we go. If I match up the leaves... Let's see if that works. No, not really. Okay. Levine, I don't think it's a case of being slow. I think it's you're more of a perfectionist crafter. Levine says she needs to learn to be quicker. It's called use the brush end. I just get a bit lazy with it and go, nah, can't bother now. Oh, with the first lockdown, I got really into my lined drawings, and I been trying to revisit it. It's so funny, isn't it, how sometimes you learn this skill and then when you revisit it you struggle with it, and I just don't have the inspiration to draw anything at the moment. So then I started a new crochet blanket, which it kept pulling out of shape at the sides for some reason. I am changing the pattern each row and doing a colour change occasionally, which probably doesn't help, but so I gave up on doing that. I mean, it tends to be an autumn-winter project for me, crocheting. But I picked that up again the other day, and you forget how much you enjoy these things. Right, there we go. Let's make some cards then, shall we? So that's our lovely collection. Right there. I like this stripe here. I'm going to cut this down. At 3/4 of an inch, which is about, actually if I go to 2 centimetres it's a bit easier. Cut it 2 centimetres. Oh, it slipped. Oh, you crochet too? Yeah, I stick to blankets. I decided that's my thing. Right, let me just concentrate a minute and cutting this. I'm going to maybe cut it. If I cut it to 6, then it doesn't matter. Hi, what lovely flowers. Hi, Christiane. Is that how you pronounce your name? So look at that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 strips. That's perfect. Now I do need some thick whisper white cut up, or basic white I'm now on. I've used up my whisper white. Thank you everybody for your lovely comments. Okay, so let's go fly a kite. What am I doing? Do I want it this way? Yes I do. No, I don't. Nearly did the wrong thing. So cutting A4 down to A6. It's a funny measurement. It's 14.85 centimetres, which is just in the middle of no man's land. But the other measurement is 10.5. So that's nice and easy. Currently crocheting blankets for a children's cancer ward. Apparently it helps the children to have their own special blanket. What a beautiful thing to do, Valerie. That's gorgeous. Very thoughtful. Okay, let's get our nice bright polished pink. Excuse me, move over. And get our polished pink. And I was just thinking, how about I use a different stencil? Look, I'm a bit caught up in here. It's like one of those puzzles that it's like impossible to do and they just end up getting really frustrating. Right, there we go. I'm thinking of, let's just put down a piece of paper, using one of these would look pretty. So if you're using a blending brush, just take off the excess first, because you get a big blobby smudge otherwise. That's quite nice as well. I think we'll stick with that one. I'm going in at a slight... Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Okay, let me bring you over to me. Now, word of warning, it does help just to mask off the bits that you aren't using, because all too often I have gone over the edge and have inadvertently, that's another good word, managed to go over the... Oh look, I might as well do it all the way around. It's so easy to go off the edge with this, but just take your time to mask it off. My stencils made friends too. No social distancing there. Ah, maybe they love each other. So we don't have to worry too much about the middle, because we're going to lay down our... I did just exactly what I told you not to do, and I've just slipped. Should we try again? I'm not one to give up that easily. Okay. But we can get a nice effect if you do double masking. Wasn't what I was aiming for just then, but I don't know what happened. Right, let's try again. Right, concentrate, hold it down. So what you could do, if you move it slightly, like this, and we're going to go in again with a paler colour. Okay, it didn't quite work because I moved, but it'll do. It's fine, because we're going to cover that up with some florals. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Let's zoom you out. That's a bit easier. There we go. And then I'm just going to use the mask down here. Well, moving it. It's because I looked up at your comments. There, how about that? So let's get this stuck down. So we can say that we've made a card today. So I'm going to cover up all my boo-boos. So you can leave this blank, or you can put a sentiment on the bottom right hand corner. Look what I've done. It's upside down. Okay, it's okay. We'll just turn our card around. I just realised as I was sticking it down. That's okay. Thankfully, this is a two-way card. I don't like the leaves over there. The flower looks upside down. Oh dear, funny. Upside down works too, exactly. This is definitely, and it's funny because I was going to show you that you can do this horizontally as well. So I'm just showing you how to do it differently. It was meant to be. So it's no longer upside down because it was meant to be there. Send it to Australia, absolutely. I think, just to make sure that we know it's the right way up, I'm going to add a sentiment on that. Let's have a look what lovely sentiments we got. I do like this stamp set for sentiments. But something just caught my eye, and that was this one. too big. I'll just do a thanks. I'm still on my thanks and happy birthday mission. Those are the cards I need at the moment. So whatever I'm making is a thanks or a happy birthday. Something stuck to that one. Ah, Cindy would be happy to have it. There you go. There, oh, I like that font with that. So, I'm going to use some where's it gone? Twine. Now, I was going to have it at the top, but because this is quite floppy twine, I might try and add it down here instead. Ellie says she doesn't add sentiments until she's ready to send. Yeah, I think I know that I'm going to be sending thank you cards and birthday cards, so and it saves me having to get out my stamps to just to add it on at a later date. So I do have some blank ones, and I deliberately leave some blank as well. So. Okie dokie, and my new friends. Cindy's the opposite. She struggles to make them without the sentiment. I love these. These are something I wish I'd got before, sooner. But it's okay because I have them now. And I think also, I wasn't sure if they were carrying over, which is another reason why I probably resisted. There we go. How about that? From that colouring of the flowers to the making of a card. Right. I'm just conscious of the time. Let's have a look. Really like to do one with those, the greeny ones, I think. Okay, let's see how quickly we can knock out another one. Right, don't make the same mistake twice. I'm going to make sure the card... No, I rarely do that, actually. Give me my due. If I'm allowed to say that. Give her her due. Oh, go molting. Okay, this one we're going to pop up slightly above the... Oh no, that one's lost its leaves, hasn't it? So that one... Yep. It's all good. Okay, so this one I want to pop up and remind me to put the dimensionals on. You need to stock up on gems, Levine. I'm getting a nice stash of gems now, actually, and I've been meaning to sort it out. I saw a demonstrator have hers all in a tidy packets. I found some packets and I was going to buy some, and then I was like, I don't know. And I didn't, and now I'm wishing I did. Well, I always can buy them now, but I'm trying to have a no-spend week. which is very difficult when sometimes you need to actually pay for your bus fare or something. Obviously I do that. I don't like sneak on the bus and not pay for my bus fare. Oh dear. Where are the right dimensionals when you need them? There they are. Because it's paper, I'm going to go with a bit more dimensionals. You don't want it to go too floppy. And that's going to overlap that one. Pretty. You know what, I've forgotten my stencils. I've forgotten my stenciling. It's alright, we can work around that. Soft sea foam, out you come. You're up, soft sea foam. Now this could be tricky because with the green I tend to use a strong... Oh, it's not too bad. Oh. What's that noise? Oh, I thought somebody was opening my garage or something. Somebody's revving up their motorbike. Or like I thought it was somebody like with the wheelie bins. Love that. In fact, I should just maybe continue a stripe all the way down here. So I've not added any ink onto my brush because there's some green on here already. Oh wow, love it. Love, love, love it. That geometric one is so cool. This is definitely crying out for some black spots. Or even a little sparklage. Let's just survey the... Oh, that'd be pretty. Maybe that. Oh, maybe. Where are you? Maybe some of these green ones. Let's do that. Have something a bit different. Have you seen my latest video using that stencil? Did I comment on it? Is it the one on YouTube? So if you want to check out Ellie's video using this stencil, where can we find it, Ellie? Please, pray tell. I've lost me. Where's me pick me up tool gone? Lost in a mess of... Oh, there you are. Is it on YouTube or Facebook? You can follow Ellie on both. She's Elementary Paper Crafts, aren't you? And while you're at it, you can follow Levine as well. Levine, do you want to put in your details? I'll say this because they're on my team. I'm allowed to. Pretty, like that. Okay. How are we doing? I really want to make the purple one now. Shall we do one more? Quickly. There you go. Now with this one, I'm going to do something slightly different. I think, and we're going to go horizontal. Ooh. Can I get a... Ooh. She's going horizontal, ladies and gents. Let's think about what stencil we want. Oh, you know what? I might go for... And I think this got lost in my drawer until I had to sort out. Not used these for a little while. So we'll go freesia. Freesia. Is it freesia or freesia? Elementary Paper Crafting on Facebook and YouTube. Well done for having the same name on both. Oh, I just thought I could go dark purple. No, wait, I'll just do that. Come on, Esther. Time's a ticking. Let's see what colour I've got on this. Okay, I probably don't need to add any more colour. Let's glue the strip down. And Levine, share yours as well. Is it Just a Mum Stampin'? Is that right? Or are you Levine Noonan on YouTube? Go check out the girls. They've done some videos and they post on their Facebook pages. It's just my name on YouTube and Just a Mum Stampin' on Facebook. Sorry, it's the same on both. So is it Just a Mum Stamping on YouTube? And then I think we need something in this corner here as well. And then we'll think this. Oh, I wonder if I've got a happy birthday in another. Ooh, we've got this one. Could use this. Hi, and Garrett. Now I'm wondering if that comes fairly low with that birthday. Cool. Right, and then we'll just go in with our happy. I'm wondering if we need the dark purple. Yes, congratulations to Levine. She's got her own team. Whoop whoop! I'm a Stampin' Up grandma, everybody. It's very, very exciting. I'm gonna use should we get Blackberry Bliss? Or just thought maybe Rich Razzleberry. Or decisions. Just think Rich Razzleberry might be the colour we need. And do a little auditioning. Look at this brand new ink pad. Yummy, yummy. Okay, I should really have a foam mat. Joanna says, wow, I had a record number on my Facebook Live yesterday. A whole 5 people. Joanna, don't knock it. That's brilliant. If that's your next achievement, that is great. So, Joanna, do share what's your Facebook page and we'll see if we can get you up to 10. That's better. Prefer that colour. Ellie, that's funny. Esther is my Stampin' Up mum, although I'm old enough to be her mother. So I'm thinking we will rock you. No, we won't. We will. I'm going to go around the edges, and I want the edges of the flowers to stand up just around the edges. Is anyone else on here that's got a channel that would like to share it? You have my permission. Today only. Now, talk about channels. I'll be back tonight on Facebook. If you want to get notified via WhatsApp, I can do that. So just send me a Facebook message or drop me an email, whichever you'd like to do, and let me know if you'd like to be added to the WhatsApp notifications, and we can sort that for you. That's lovely. Each one is different but also lovely. Yep, that's the plan. That is the plan. There we go. Do you want to cast your votes? So that was number 1, which we did our upside down card. Shh, don't tell anybody. Ah, Christiane is doing lives every Friday evening, but it's in Dutch. Do you know what? Do you pronounce your name as Christiane, or is it something else? But sometimes it's just nice to watch, and I like to hear the language as well. Did I meet you through the Silver Elite group? Or have you popped on from something else? So that's number 1. Oh, Karen's already voting. Quicker, could be quicker. That's our green, what are they called? Her something. What are they called? And these are our purple mixed colours. So Karen has voted 3, 2, 1. Yes, I think I'm with you there, Karen. I quite like that. There we go. You can see. Oh, lovely to have your company today. Thank you for joining. Like I said, it's just quite nice to support one another, get inspiration from around the globe, and oh, that's my alarm saying it's time to leave soon. What are they called? Ladies who were on earlier, we called them something, these flowers. What did we call them? I've lost my lid. Now, top tip, put washi on your clear lids, helps you to find it. Look, put washi on. It's a 3, 1, 2 for Joanna, and Garrett likes the upside down one. Look at the amount of blends I got out of my desk. Peony. Come on, girls that were on earlier. What do we call them beginning with H? Hellebores. Thank you, Ellie. You're just not typing fast enough. Hellebores. That's our hellebore card. Right, wonderful. Lovely to see you. Please don't forget to catch me later on YouTube if you're around at 9 o'clock tonight, whatever it would be your time. I put a reminder out on my Facebook page so that you know, and like I said, if you would like WhatsApp notifications, I'm coming live. Oh, I forgot to do it on Facebook today, but I do it mainly for YouTube, but I was going to do it for Facebook as well, but I forgot today. Anyway, I gotta go. Lovely to have your company. Thank you so much for sticking around. Don't forget to follow my channel. So Facebook are taking away that like button, so please be sure to follow if you're not already, because that's more important now than likes. So I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for popping up and commenting. I love your surname, Jennifer Smiley. No worries, everyone. Take care, and hopefully I'll catch you again another time. I'll be back next Tuesday, same time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'll see you on your screens tonight if you're ready to join me at 9. Mwah! Lots of love. Take care. Bye. Oh, Christian, have you put in your details? Please do add them. Yes, we have been on a demo meeting not so long ago. Ah, yes, I foregoed it, whatever the word is, to come on here today. So, yes. I'll just wait for anyone else who wants to add in their details, and then I'm going to hop off. Thank you, everybody, and thank you for voting. It's good fun. Sometimes it's just really therapeutic, just a bit of colouring. No, can you add yours? What's your Facebook? I hope that's translated. Let us know your Facebook page. Oh, there we are. Christiane's Stampin. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry. Lovely. There you go. Go and follow Christiane as well. All right, everybody. Oh, there we go. Christiane's at Stampin Up Hobby. I'm not going to pronounce that last one because I'll probably get it wrong. But there you go. You can screenshot that if you want. I'll smile. just in case you're screenshotting. Okay, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.